What I really, really, really want to impart right now is the importance of what is happening. It's not an earthquake, it's a youthquake. So youth is one of the biggest conversations happening in the world right now, and in India alone, 50% of this population is young people. For this generation, problems are not obstacles, they are a call to action. Young people must be part of the leadership, not tomorrow, today. When I was 13 years old, my family and I moved to a new home. And before I could even unpack my bag, I sent a letter to the neighborhood kids. I wanted to start a club that brought our local community all together in purpose, in the idea that we wanted to be a part of something bigger than ourselves and to give back. Well, fast forward 17 years, a friend of mine sent me a message and said, there's this organization called We Are Family Foundation, and they have a program called 3.Dash that scours the planet for young change makers who are impacting our biggest issues now. And they're looking for mentors. One of the young leaders was a young girl named Josephine from Kenya. And my friend said, you should apply for this program because you also work in Kenya. And of course, I thought, well, I'm going to have so much that I can teach her. So I became somewhat obsessed with this idea again of being a part of a community powered by young people. And I was reminded once again of that letter that I wrote when I myself was 13. I was selected along with 29 other CEOs and influencers to mentor these teens. And Josephine and I went on to work together for a year. But I went into this relationship expecting to give and not to get, to teach and not to be taught, to compromise my time instead of inviting value to it. So here's what happened. By the end of our year working together, she had opened my heart and my mind and added more value to the work that I was doing than I could even think possible. We were able to expand each other's worlds. And since 2008 and since Josephine, I've gone on to lead one of the most impactful and purposeful communities of young people around the world. Hundreds of social entrepreneurs who are already attacking our biggest issues. They're doing it now. We Are Family Foundation was founded by legendary music producer and multi-Grammy winner Nile Rodgers. After the September 11th attacks in New York, the world needed to come together. And music was an immediate and powerful tool that could do just that. So, Niall's song, along with Sister Sledge, I know you know the song, We Are Family, was re-recorded and put out to the world, but it wasn't enough. The song needed to be a movement, and when you need a movement, you need young people. What I really, really, really want to impart right now is the importance of what is happening. It's not an earthquake, it's a youthquake. This is Abu. At 16, he taught himself machine learning from his own bedroom and went on to bring to market the most accurate and effective breast cancer detection test we've ever seen. This is Trisha. She taught herself how to code and from her bedroom invented an app called Rethink, which reduces cyberbullying by 93%. This is Kira. At 15, she found a way to increase crop yields by 74%, potentially finding a way to cure world hunger. Yeah, it's a really big deal. So youth is one of the biggest conversations happening in the world right now, and in India alone, 50% of this population is young people. This generation is unprecedented. They communicate in less than 140 characters. Everything they need to know is at their fingertips. They are more connected, more curious, more purposeful than anything we have ever seen before. Regardless of socioeconomic backgrounds and access to resources and cultures, for this generation, problems are not obstacles. They are a call to action. If you're looking for the inspirational moments, the magic moments that will change the world and change your life, collaborating with young people to change the world is the solution, not only for the greater good, but for ourselves. And I know this because David and Josephine and Abu and Kira and Trisha, they changed me. They are a global community brought together by shared purpose. They are the answer to my letter 27 years later. If we really want positive impact in our neighborhoods, in our communities, in our companies, in our governments, in our policies, young people must be part of the leadership, not tomorrow, today. Thank you.